Hello, my name is Nick Schmidt, and I'm excited today to share with you LeoSync. Most easily described as an enterprise Snapchat, I had come up with the idea while having worked at a manufacturing facility as well as working in the intellectual property group of a corporate attorney's office. Working in the manufacturing facility, became familiar with the development lifecycle for products. However, after working in the intellectual property group, I realized there was a lot of opportunity for stolen content. Before a company is actually able to get a profit from the product they're developing, their employees have the ability to take digital media or collect pictures and videos of prototype products on their personal devices and then steal that content for their own use outside of the organization. Poses a huge risk to the organization for loss of intellectual property. To address this problem, I came up with the idea of LeoSync. Much like an enterprise version of Snapchat, what it does is it allows the users or companies who subscribe to the service to install a mobile application on their employees' personal devices. And then when the employees collect digital media in the form of video, audio, or pictures on their personal device through LeoSync, all of that media is instantly saved on a database that is managed by the organization and is not saved to the person's personal device. This application is both a mobile as well as web application, and we are going to walk through both components now. We'll start with the mobile application. Opening up LeoSync, a user is prompted to enter their email and password. This is information that is provided by the employer. Although you cannot create accounts on the mobile app, an administrator is assigned for all companies who are subscribing to LeoSync. This administrator has the ability to create and delete users from the online web database. Let's sign into an account now just to test it out. Putting in an account, all you have to do is press go. Users are then prompted with the home page for the mobile application of LeoSync. We're starting in the Tools section. Tools are where the user sees the devices their phone is able to utilize within LeoSync. This would include camera, video, audio, and then media to view which pictures and other media they have previously collected through LeoSync. The next tab is the Accounts tab. On the Accounts tab, a user is told what company their user account is associated with at the top, the email associated with the account, their name, as well as whether or not they have administrative rights. Returning to the tools, we'll begin with the camera. From the camera page, a user is able to take pictures or select them from their photo library. Let's take one now. After collecting the image, the user has the ability to either retake or select the picture they have chosen. I will choose to upload this one. Pressing save, the photo is now saved to the real-time Firebase database. Although I'm on a slower internet connection at the moment, you'll see that the photo was just uploaded to the Firebase when it was highlighted in yellow. Firebase manages all storage of media as well as users and companies associated with LeoSync. However, there is the capability to integrate this into privately owned servers or databases that an organization has. Two features within the camera is if you press save without having taken a picture, you'll be prompted that you have not taken a picture yet. And if you do take a picture and attempt to exit the camera without saving it, you'll be prompted that you haven't saved the image yet. I will choose to delete this picture. Now we are returned to the Tools page, or the home page in the Tools section. Currently, the audio and video collecting portions of the application are under development. However, we'll choose Media to view the images that I have collected. Here within a collection view, all images that have been taken by this user can be viewed. Selecting one, it'll zoom in so that you can see it more closely and potentially view more highlighted details of the image that you've collected. Returning to the home screen, you have the ability to sign out from either of the two sections on the front page. By pressing sign out, you'll be returned to the home page. This application is set up with remembering your account. So if you were to enter your account information and log in, leave the application and come back, you should continue to be logged in, as you can see here. We will now move over to the web application portion of this app. We're now taking a look at the web application connection to LeoSync. From here, we're going to log into the same account and look at the online portion. From here, you're taken to the main dashboard for LeoSync. Here, you get to see all of the media that you have collected. You'll notice that it originally or instantly populated with all the images that we have collected. Because this account is an admin account, we have the ability to click on Manage Users. For Manage Users, we'll get to see all of the employees that are currently associated with LeoSync. It'll just take one moment to load. While we're doing so, we can talk about the database structure within Firebase. So in Firebase, we currently have only one company, and that is LeoSync. The administrator for LeoSync is saved here. This is their user ID. In addition to companies, photos are also saved. Photos are saved in association to the user that collected them. So you'll see that over here underneath photos, when you click on a user, you can see all of the images that they have collected. And then if they've collected more than one, you can see that. So there's a unique serial for every individual photo, and then the information about that specific photo, where it's saved within the Firebase storage, as well as what its ID is. Lastly, users are saved with their unique user ID, and then all of their personal information saved there. Now that the database has been brought up, we can click on Add User, and now we have the ability to add a new user to LeoSync. So we'll just add Daffy Duck, and his username will be daffy@test.com, and we can use his password as password, and that he does not have administrative rights. When we click Submit, you'll notice that the user is now saved both to the Firebase database as well as it's updated within our current user table. Now we can go back to Media and sign out. Well, there also is a detail view, so you can look at images to see them at a larger scale, just like within the mobile application. We're now going to test out Daffy Duck's account. So he was daffy@test.com, password, and when we log in, we'll be prompted saying that because he's a new user, he has currently no images to show. We will also be able to see within the Firebase database that he has been added to the authentication right here. We will sign out. And this has been an introduction to LeoSync. This is the MVP for the idea of LeoSync and its overarching concept as an enterprise Snapchat. Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed this video.